Hello friends, I am Chetan Singadia from Dr. Subhash Technical Campus. You are watching the video lecture series for the subject of Cloud Infrastructure and Services. Today we are going to see Virtual Private Cloud in Amazon. Also, we would like to see how to use VPC in Amazon services. Let us understand how to use Virtual Private Cloud in AWS. So for that we have to use following steps. First step is to create a VPC. In step 1, you can see here we have to open an Amazon VPC console by using this following link. In step 2, select creating VPC options on the right side of the navigation bar. Make sure that the same region is selected as for other services. In step 3, click the Start VPC Wizard option and then click VPC with single public subnet option on the left hand side. As you can see in this figure, we have to select VPC configuration and then we have to click on that VPC with a single public subnet, and here we have to click on Select button. In step 4, a configuration page will open. Then we have to fill the following details like VPC name, subnet name, and leave for the other details as default and click the Create VPC button. Here you can see in step 2 VPC with a single public subnet. Here you have to provide IPCDR block, VPC name, public subnet, availability zone, subnet name, and enable DNS host names and hardware tendency. And then you have to click on that Create VPC button. After creating a VPC, we have to follow the step 5. In step 5, the dialog box will open. Here you can see that dialog box is there, showing that the work in progress. Well, it is completed, select the OK button. Your VPCs page opens, which shows a list of available VPCs. Here you can see there are list of VPCs are there. The setting of the VPCs can be changed here. You can change the settings of the VPC from this dialog box. After step 5, once again we have to select or create the VPC group. For that, once again we have to follow the following steps. In step 1, open the Amazon VPC console by using following link. Then step 2, select the security groups option in the navigation bar, then choose create security group option. In step 3, a form will open, enter the details like group name, name tags, etc., and then select the ID of your VPC from VPC menu and then select the yes and create button. Here you can see in the dialog box that create security groups option is there. Here you have to provide name tag, group name, description, and so on. Then after filling all the details, you have to create click on create button, that is yes, that you are agree with this condition, so it will create or select your VPC group. Then we have to follow the step 4 for create or select the group. The list of groups are opens. Here you can see the list of groups are open. Then select the group names from the list and set the rules and then click the save button. Here you can see there is a save button. Till now we have seen how to create VPC and then how to create and select the VPC group. Now after that we have to launch the instance of VPC. For that, once again we have to follow the following steps. In step 1, open the Amazon VPC console by using the following link, and then step 2, select the same region as while creating the VPC and security group, and then step 3, now select the launch instance options in the navigation bar, and then step 4, a page opens, choose the AMI which is to be used. Then after, in step 5, the new page opens. Here you can see new page opens, and then choose an instance type and select the hardware configuration and then select next configuration instance details. Here you can see the configuration instance details are there, and here you have to provide each and every details while configuring the instance of your VPC. After that, in step 6, select the recently created VPC from the network list and the subnet from the subnet list. Leave the other settings as default and click next till the tag instance page. In step 7, on the tag instance page, tag the instance with the name tag. This helps to identify your instance from the list of multiple instances. Then click next and click on configure security groups. Then after, you have to go to the step 8. On the configure security group page, select the recently created group from the list and then select review and launch button. In step 9, on the review instance launch page, check your instance details and then select launch. In step 10, a dialog box appears. Then you have to choose the option select an existing key pair on create a new key pair, then click the launch instance button. In step 11, the confirmation page opens, which shows all the details related to instances. So friends, this is how you can use your VPC. We would also like to see how to assign elastic IP address to our VPC instances. For that, once again we have to follow the 4-step process. For that, in the step 1, open the Amazon VPC console using this following link. Then select elastic IPs options in the navigation bar. In step 3, select allocate new address and then select yes and to allocate the button. Then step 4, select your elastic IP address from the list and then select actions and click the associate address button. So friends, this is how you can assign your elastic IP address to VPC instances. In the next step, the dialog box will open. Here you can see that dialog box will open. First, select the instance from the associated with list and then select your instance from the instance list. Finally, click the yes and associate button. Here you can see the dialog box. After selecting all the appropriate details, you have to click on that allow reassociation and click on that yes associate. Now after creating a VPC, we would like to see how to delete a VPC. That VPC is nothing but our virtual private cloud. There are several steps to delete VPC without losing any resources associated with it. For that, we have to follow the following steps to delete VPC. In step 1, open the Amazon VPC console using this following link. Then select instances options in the navigation bar. In step 3, select the instance from the list, then select the actions, instance state and termination button. Then after, in the step 4, the new dialog box will open and expand the release attached elastic IP sections, and that select the checkbox next to the elastic IP address and click the yes and terminate button. In step 5, again open the Amazon VPC console using following link. After completing step 5, you have to follow the step 6. In step 6, select the VPC from the navigation bar and then select actions and finally click the delete VPC button. In step 7, a confirmation message appears and click yes to delete button. Here you can see in the dialog box, after successfully completing all these steps, we are supposed to receive this kind of dialog box, and you have to click on that delete button and click on that, so your VPC will be deleted. And as we earlier understand that resources are already there. So friends, this is what VPC. So in this video lecture, we understand that how to create VPC, how to create and select VPC, how to delete VPC without losing our resource instances. Thank you all.